You think we're gonna beat all these games?
Nope.
Backlog boys.
No, probably not.
Okay,
Hello.
this is it, folks. This is the last episode of the night.
Yes.
We're closing out a session here. We're feeling good. It's been a full day of boys.
It has. We accomplished a lot.
We did.
Finished the game.
We did. We beat Twilight Princess today, which might weirdly date this episode. I'm not sure how that'll all work out, but
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
It'll
all work out.
Today, let it be known that the day that we recorded this episode is the same day that we finished Twilight Princess.
Yes.
And recorded the last episode of that.
Indeed.
And there'll be something coming up after that.
We're not going to tell you what.
Yeah, we're not going to tell you what yet.
But
we know what it is.
we do.
And you should be excited.
We also know what's coming after this. And that's also
We
exciting.
do. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's going to be
Huge.
That's going to be super huge. It's actually going to be so huge that we might need to make some adjustments.
Yeah.
And maybe have it come after Subspace or something. You know what I mean?
He's getting messed up.
This guy's getting really messed up. Dude, I have really come to like Trix.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's really good. He's super useful in a lot of situations when the other characters aren't.
Mm-hmm. When other people would struggle,
he really
stands tall.
He like really rounds out the arsenal. Like against like these kind of people, he's horrible. But it's like, well, just use loops. And then in all the situations where it seems like loops or charms sucks, he picks up the slack.
Yep.
He completes like the holy trinity of characters. And then the other four characters or whatever are just like meh. It's like use loops. And then if loops doesn't work, use charms. And if charms doesn't work, then use tricks.
Yep.
And you're probably good. That's gotten us through pretty well so far.
Yeah, Cookie really has his limits.
Man, he sucks.
Yeah.
He's got a singular attack, no combo.
And the knockback is big, but not enough to stop.
And like Toasty doesn't have a combo, but she's ranged, and a single attack is much faster.
Mm-hmm.
So she's a lot more usable. And then nobody has this interruption factor.
Yeah,
like
Trix is unstoppable.
We're just sitting here pressing the X button, Dynasty Warriors, just like wrecking that guy.
Yeah, just slashing down hordes of enemies.
Can't do anything. It's really funny. And you're at like 0 risk of damage. And just being able to, move while you're attacking on top of that just makes you have a lot better defenses.
Another hit.
Yep, let me get some chicken in my body.
Chicken,
baby. Are you a Popeyes man or are you a KFC man?
I would buck either for Chick-fil-A.
Well,
I think a good chicken sandwich
that's totally
is better
different
than
fried chicken.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Like, fried chicken isn't my thing unless it's like so good.
Like homemade.
Yeah.
Homemade fried chicken
is really good.
Like really well made is amazing.
And then like
and a lot of people
Popeyes
have
always
never
fall
experienced
short.
that.
Like
for me, Popeyes is the closest thing.
You think so?
Like I like the seasoning on the meat. It doesn't taste gross, and their sides are pretty good. And
I think I might just have too high a standard for chicken
because you've had so
much mediocre of it.
Yeah.
That like
I should make you some chicken sometime too, man.
Yeah.
I make them
a burger and a chicken.
Make a mean chicken breast. I mean that's what I eat every day.
Burgers and chicken.
Either a chicken breast or a piece of beef. Holy crap!
He just
dude.
whacked you.
He did. He whomped me.
What do you call that when you like slap someone's ears? Like
from
rings?
either side. Yeah, I don't know if there's a name for that.
You pop them.
You pop them one. Yeah. All right, we'll use raisin, I guess.
And raisin's like the backup loops, but like no one.
So slow.
Yeah. Oh, he is destroying your WHP.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, it's how much holy do we have?
Breathing. What is he breathing? See that?
Not much.
Got some like nasty coming out.
Oh, it's his tongue, man.
Ugh.
It's just the underside of his tongue.
It was like misty.
Misty?
Yeah.
I think it was just a weird, like, graphical thing happening when I paused the game.
Oh,
there's a dude.
He can get you. A little stab. The 1-2.
Oof. Let's try ice on this guy, see if I can get it to do more, because I think this guy was actually weaker against ice. Nope. He's weaker against holy. Yeah, holy was doing more damage. Weird. I guess he counts as undead. Right on. Right on, right on. God, and he's just raising so slow.
Yep.
Takes so much longer to kill stuff. Alright, well, we're almost at some water. And we're almost done with this floor. And then we'll go out and
Some water.
get some revival powders.
Incoming.
Oop, we need the trickster.
He wrecks these guys.
Dude, he really does.
They can't move.
Somebody's coming up behind
There's
me.
a guy sneaking up. MGS style.
Huh?
What?
Must be my imagination.
Who's there?
You hear like an air vent popping off of the
I guess
wall.
it's something. No, something.
Great. Alright, let's get some water on the boo. And the rest of the crew.
HQ.
Well, we can't give it all clear.
Patrol here.
Man, Metal Gear Solid is great.
Yep.
It's so good. Just any and all Metal Gear Solid. The part of MGS1 where you're in like the facility
Yeah.
just always like sticks out to me.
Like indoors.
Like right
The
before
indoors
you
part?
like
Yeah.
right before you rescue like the DARPA chief
Yep.
and or meet up with Myrtle. That just is like the quintessential part for some reason. And then when you're in like the gear facility, like right before you fight Liquid. Liquid. Man, those games are so good.
Yeah. I really like 3.
Yeah, I think most people prefer
And
3. And
Subsistence.
They say it's like the quintessential 1. But it's interesting because Metal Gear Solid 2 is like the black sheep. Oh, we do have 1 revival powder. I'll bring back loops. It's just like everybody loves to hate on number 2 because it's like different and you don't play as Solid Snake or some kind of snake. And but that was the one where it like really hit me how cool the series was.
Was 2.
Yeah, like I played through the first one and I was like, wow, this is a really cool game. And then when I got to the end leg of the second one where like the weird stuff is happening with the Colonel,
Yep.
and then the final fight, and it like explains to you like all the like stuff about the Patriots and all this different kind of stuff, and it introduces a lot of that like historical fiction. Oh my god.
She just look at her.
Well, she's hitting.
She's like teabagging you.
Yeah, she got stuck, or I got stuck on the
She's able to like infinite you.
hitbox. Yeah, because that attack got like stuck there. That was dumb.
That should be banned.
But yeah, that was when like the historical fiction aspect of the series hit me, and,
Okay.
and I like realized how into that I was,
Okay.
and I thought it was super, super sweet.
I really like medieval historical fiction, particularly.
Okay.
Like in books.
Yeah,
and
we
stuff.
talked about that a little
And
bit.
Assassin's Creed kind of tickles that fantasy.
Yeah,
a
for
little
sure.
bit. I mean, not my favorite game series, but it, especially like the Ezio ones, I really like. So
Still never played
they
one.
tickle that fantasy.
Don't know if I ever will. Just cheesing. Dude, Trix is the cheese meister.
He's so cheesy.
Yeah. Everything about him, like his appearance is cheesy, his combat is cheesy. It's wild.
It is. He's a wild and
Well,
crazy
let's
guy.
get out of here and bring our people back to life. We gotta go.
Let our people go.
We gotta go restock some items. Yeah, Moses, don't put your hands down so we can win the battle. I gotta find that. I don't really want to pull out a Bible and surf through it, but it's like worth reading the legitimate text and just being like, people like worship this. It's great, good stuff. They wouldn't write it if it wasn't true, Vaughn.
That's what they say about a lot of things. Twilight happened.
It's kind of what I was getting at. We gotta go buy some stuff.
Do you know Twilight's based on a true story?
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, what about that series
Only a
does
pleb
not?
wouldn't know.
does not scream factual. Right?
Yep. Darkhaven.
I mean, name one thing that hasn't happened to all of us
In Twilight?
that isn't represented in the Twilight book series by Stephanie Meyer.
Well, I never got the girl, so
Yeah. I mean, I know when I go outside in the sunlight and take my shirt off, that
You get
little
triggered.
glitter sparkles come off of me. And I know that everyone I know is just angsty as fuck
well, yeah,
and just wants to bang and make weird demon babies.
yeah.
I mean, what else is there to talk about?
They actually have a baby.
They do.
That's the crazy thing.
That's like the end of the series, right?
Yeah.
It's like soft.
I don't know if it's the
It's
end.
like weird, like mom touches herself a little bit romance book. Some like 50 Shades of Grey stuff, you know? Because I mean, let's be honest.
That's why we read it.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You see a mom reading Twilight, she's getting a little frisky. That's what's going on, people. You can deny it all you want, but
How many? Yeah, we got 3 auto repairs. Grant's Feather, maybe. We used 1.
did we lose one?
Yeah, we broke 1.
Yeah, we need 1, and then we need revivals and some stand-ins. Have you ever seen somebody like walking around with a book that you like think that they should be embarrassed to be walking around with, but they're not?
Like
50 Shades of Grey.
a couple times, yeah.
Like, it's just weird to see somebody just walking around with a book. Like, I see it all the time at work. Like, somebody will walk in and they just have their book in their hand. Like, they were just reading it a moment ago. And they're like, come up to the counter and like, oh,
Set it.
hey, I'm going to take a break from my book here and set it down for a second and talk to you. And it's like, oh, you're reading.
I mean, I've brought my book, so I have a horrible habit of. I don't know if it's not a horrible habit. I've been told it's a horrible habit, but I think it's fine. Whatever. Of like reading while eating. Someone told me not like that is bad to do, and it's like.
I mean, if you had a third hand, it'd be an excellent activity.
Yeah.
Because, like, there's something about, like, stimulating your brain while you're eating that's really satisfying.
Yeah.
Like, I can't... Like, if I have to take a meal without stimulating my brain in some way, I, like, don't enjoy it as much.
Yeah.
But if I'm, like, have some kind of entertainment in front of
It
me...
also like makes you take your time, and that's a better way to eat instead of like rushing and just like chowing
just focusing on the food.
hell down.
And
Yeah.
see, I'm kind of notoriously known as a slow eater, so I wonder
Me
if
too.
that goes together with
I
that.
am we should have a competition. I am so slow at eating.
My friends used to not take me to off-campus lunch because we wouldn't make it back in time.
Dude.
Back in high school.
Every time I go out to eat, I am the last one done, and everyone's like waiting, and I'll be like a third of the way through, and like everyone else is done, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
so you're waiting on me, huh?
Maybe I've never noticed that because of that. Well, tomorrow on The Boys,
We'll have a battle.
it'll be a new day for you
Who's the slowest eater?
and for us.
Yeah, well, we'll turn the page.
But we'll be sure to bring you some more Dark Cloud.
proverbial page. We'll turn.
Bob Seger, turn the page.
Whoa. Tomorrow on the boys. It's going in.